Hey guys, so we're working on our scale model project, and I wanted to kind of create a video to help those of you that are further along in the process and are starting to do the math problems on the back part of our worksheet. So when you look at these problems right here. Now there are three different measurements, or there are three different measurements that you basically have to find. So you're going to have to find area. Okay, an area of a rectangle or square is going to be length times width. Now, because we are multiplying here, whenever you multiply this, we're going to see our units. They're going to be in centimeters squared, or squared centimeters, or squared meters, or meters squared. Okay, so you're going to have to find the area of the classroom. You're going to have to find the volume of the classroom, which is length times width times height. Okay, and so again, we're multiplying, so we would by 1, 2, 3 units now. So our units would look something like cubic centimeters or cubic meters. Okay, so your units should have the cube at the end for volume. Perimeter is the distance around, okay, our classroom, or around an object, so you would add all sides. Now, because we're adding all of our sides, where our units don't have to be squared or cubed, so you're going to see your units in centimeters or meters. Okay, make sure you include these inside of your work. Now, to actually complete this work, if you notice, we don't have a regular shape. We have an irregular shape. And so we have to find the area of this classroom, and somehow we have to break this up to find the area and volume. So to do that, what you can do is to break it up into regular shapes. So for instance, I could break this up right here, J, right there, because I and K are the same shape, and we know that if we look at I and K, we know that they're both 0.7 meters equals 0.7 meters. 0.7 meters. We know that J is 5.9 meters. And if this is a side here, then that means this parallel side would also be 5.9 meters. So you would then be able to find the area of that, okay? And let's call this one number 1. So this is shape 1 if you were to break up the classroom. We can call this shape number 2. Okay, so if we break up this shape, we could break it up so it's like this. So this whole thing right here, this whole side right here, would have to equal D plus F. Okay, D plus F equals this right here. Okay, and to make our lives easier, why don't we just go ahead and we'll round our measurements when you're doing this to the nearest meter. Just kind of make our lives easier that way. And so you can round to the nearest meter. So 5.9 would be 6 meters. This would be 6 meters. And you can do this in your notes. So 0.7 would be 1 meter. And this would be 1 meter. Okay? So in order for you to find this side here, it would be F plus D. And that should be the same as these sides here. Okay? Then to find this side, you already know it, okay, is the side of G, or the length of G. So you should be able to get the area of box 2. You would have to then break up this box here, okay, and figure out, okay, what each of these are. Now to figure out what this wall is, you would subtract E minus C. And that would give you this measurement right here. Okay, so this would be your rectangle 3, this would be number 4. Once you find the area of 1, 2, 3, and 4, you would add them up, and then you would have the area for the entire room. Okay? And then once you have the area figured out, it's really simple because you don't need to find all these measurements again to find the volume because you have the height of the room. Okay? And so whatever your answer is for the area, you just multiply it by the height and you'd find your volume. Okay? So I hope this helped for those of you that are getting started on your math.